We will be right back.
For the champ. We will hear from the judges when we return. And don't forget, SportsCenter will be coming your way.
Yeah, we're going to talk right there on commercial breaks, even though this is on my DVR and I can fast forward. But gives us a little time to keep it organic and talk. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com, and I cover every single major fight live and uncut. Well, I took last night off. I barely get to take any Saturdays off. Probably maybe, 5 at the most a year? And now, I don't know when I'm going to have a Saturday off for the foreseeable future. It's my job. I love it. It is Sunday morning, June the 9th, 2019, 9:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, out of here in sunny Havertown, PA. Well, I am. So, next week, and this is important before we get to the post-fight interviews, because even though I know the outcome, Oscar Valdez defending he has defended his WBO 126-pound title via unanimous decision win over Jason Sanchez on ESPN last night. Next week on ESPN Plus is a very, very busy day. Also on BT Sport over in the UK, starting with this card right here. And there's another card too. I think Jason Maloney or Andrew. I think it's Jason, right? Well, you have Josh Warrington defending his IBF 126-pound title against Kid Galahad. The winner is supposed to fight Oscar Valdez now that he's won, from my understanding. And then the winner of that called Frampton. Or is Cole Frampton next for Oscar Valdez, and the winner? I think it's the winner of this next. Meaning Warrington versus Galahad. So anyway, he got his jaw broken last March. I remember I was watching a fight in the hospital, meaning Oscar Valdez against Scott Quick. Then he came back this February against a Carmine Tomasoni. Let me see. Let me go check it out. And now, here in June, he fought Jason Sanchez. So now, looking at his resume, as you can see, it's time for him to have a big fight. Because at that point in time, Scott Quigg was considered, we're here.
Ray Ward sees it easily for the champ, 119-107. Of course, it included the knockdown in the 5th round, and then the beatdown in the 12th round that he marks down as a 10-8 round. CompuBox numbers were so impressive when you consider the power punches for Valdez, landing 43% of his power punches, including
that's Vic Draculich, the referee.
Power punches connected on.
I forgot what his controversy was.
12th round that he put forth. Mark Kriegel.
The conceit of this job is we like to think we know who these guys are, especially under pressure. Turns out Oscar Valdez is more than we thought. He's grown, he's learned. I'd like to see him fight Carl Frampton. Frampton has had a great career. He deserves it. So does Valdez to finish up his featherweight business with a big name.
Oh, I forgot to mention that.
Does he stay at 126 with the big names there, or go to 130? He has struggled to make some weight. Let's hear from the judges for that. Here's Jimmy
I
Leonard
forgot
Jr.
to mention that. We're going to talk about that.
Well, fans, after
The weight.
12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Eric Cheek, scores them out 117 to 110. Judges Glenn Trowbridge and Tim Cheatham both
I gotta be
scored
careful.
118 to
My bad.
109. All three in favor of the winner. And still, the undefeated WBO featherweight champion of the world.
I think I done met my quota
Oscar
with that little mistake right there.
Valdez.
I don't like fucking around with Top Rank, man.
Is Oscar Valdez a convincing unanimous decision win over a
Sorry,
tough
Guillermo.
and game but outclassed Jason
Sorry, man.
Sanchez? And here is the champ with Bernardo.
Yeah, so
Andre
we're
Ward
gonna talk
called
about
you
it.
a refined warrior tonight. In your second fight under Eddie Reynoso, he was very happy that you didn't engage in a firefight. How would you assess tonight's performance?
I'm happy, but you could always do better. Now I feel like I am improving with Eddie. I thank Eddie, my dad, the whole team, because without them none of this is possible. Frankie, thank you everybody for the support.
You talked about the weights. This is your 6th defense at 126 pounds. Will we see you again at this weight, or is it time to move to 130?
I hope so. I really hope so. But I also want to listen to my body. I got my doctor, everyone around here. We're going to see what's benefit, because sometimes I feel like I get tired in there without not doing much. And I feel maybe it's because of a weight loss. But I am hoping for another fight at 126. But I'm not 100% sure if it's the right decision right now to go up to 130. But we'll see. We'll talk about it as a
I think he should go up.
And do what's best. You know, I don't want to fight a featherweight and maybe not beat him 100%. So I'm willing to fight anybody, to be honest. 130, 126, let's do it.
Thank you very much, Oscar. Joe.
There are great fights to be made, whether he stays here and tries to defend the belt at 126 or goes to
I think he should move up, especially, you know, like he's not sure of himself, and it's too much of a risk. You know, it's too much of a risk. So if he were to stay, I guess he would go for the Frampton fight, because that would be more money than the winner of Josh Warrington versus Kid Galahad, I guess. So if he were to move up, then likely, ooh. But no, they won't do that. They won't do that. They won't do Shakur Stevenson versus Frampton. Also, I want to get to his fight in Newark. They won't do that to him. Frampton versus Shakur Stevenson versus Frampton for that vacant belt. Nah, they won't do that. Oh, things are getting spicy up there. What if Frampton meets? What if Frampton fights, gets a win? Frampton also, even though I think he's too small for 130, like height wise, and I don't know if his power is. I don't know. It's risky. But what if he? Ooh, Jamel Herring, new champion. Lamont Roach I think Jamel Herring beats Lamont Roach, in my opinion. You know, I had high hopes for Lamont Roach, but he ain't been looking good. So, it's interesting up at 130. It's interesting up at 130 if Oscar Valdez moves up there. But he needs like a meaningful fight. And I understand, like, you know, his first fight up at 130 would be... Hold on, let me stop this. His first fight up at 130... they would want it to be like a fight for him to, you know, like get acclimated to the weight. But also, I mean, you know, could they revisit the Scott Quigg rematch? Nah, man, I don't know. And Scott Quigg is still trying to find his place out there. You know, he really ain't been the same since that fight. Jason Sosa, Jonathan Oquendo. Remember, a lot of people felt he beat Lamont Roach. And he's a natural one. Well, he was more of a 126er to me. Damn. But you know, people gonna say, you know, like I'm cool with Valdez moving up, but with Stevenson being number one, they're gonna be like, you know, he ducked him. So I would put my money on Shakur Stevenson versus a Juet Gonzalez for the vacant belt sometime soon. Or is he fighting him next? Who's he fighting? Hold on, I know I'm all over the place. Hold on, I forgot. Has been signed and sealed and delivered. We know he doesn't have an opponent yet. I expect for his next fight, that one in Newark, that homecoming fight, to be a title eliminator for the WBO. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're working on one of these two right here. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I am too. 126 is deep. Over 126 and 130, Top Rank got some really interesting fights they can make. And BT, because, you know, with Frank Warren fighters and that little alliance, you know, coalition they have on TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.